Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It's a beautiful day, except it's kind of flooded from all the raining. Alright, so today we're going to be working on fixing the exhaust. So, in the previous video I showed you that it's leaking up there at that well. That's just a hack job. It is hanging. There's not even a hanger in the back. It's just hanging from way up front. So, we're going to cut that out and we're gonna weld up a new one and put it in. So, 1 second. Alright, so my other camera died, so now I'm using the phone. So anyways, I got it up in here and I got it welded. I was struggling with getting the very top part of it welded. I did get it welded. It's just not pretty up there, but it's not bad. Again, thin metal is not my thing. I ground these welds down. Those two materials weren't the best, and I'm just not good at welding all the way around a tube and keeping consistent. I don't weld that often, and I typically weld thicker metals. Like when I weld thicker metals, my welds look pretty good. They weld really flat. So I did these. And that's thick crevices. Anyways, so now what I'm working on is I'm about to test fit. I'm gonna go figure out where I need the new hanger to go, and then I may have to bend this one, heat it up and bend it, so then it goes and it will lay against flat like this and then come out off the unibody frame rail. And then the lower one will just tie into the side of the exhaust and hang off the hanger, so it'll be something like this. And then this one will come down the frame rail right here. We'll bend it, weld to the frame rail. This will weld to the side of the exhaust, and that'll be my hanger in the back here. So I'm gonna go work on that. So I'm not gonna be able to really film this. I'm just gonna have to pick up the phone in a few minutes and then show you the progress. All right, I'm back and we are done for the most part. The exhaust is done. So here it is. Got that hanger up there. So it's in, it's working. So I'm gonna adjust this because this is actually touching here. I moved it up to the higher position because the other exhaust hung too low, so I never got to try it. But this one was much higher, so I ended up moving this up. And then now you can see, if you watch my other video, how I talked about how it was in the wrong position. Now you can see, now it goes up. Before it went down, it went higher on the left side, lower on the right side. Now in the other position, it's higher on the right side, lower on the left side. So I still got to drill the holes in between to get that to be level. So I just have to drill 2 holes per bracket on the back. So 4 holes, and then we can get that straightened out. Like, it is touching a little bit over here, but it's not making any noise, but I still don't like it. I could always trim that, but I don't like the angle. So I'm gonna drill these 2 holes to make it sit flat. It'll give the muffler clearance. We should be good. However, now that I've finished this, mistakes were made. I thought it was gonna be quieter than that straight through exhaust. So let me fire it up for you. Let me see if I can set my camera up somewhere where the phone's not gonna fall over. Let's see. All right, here we go. It is loud. It is much louder than it was before. Let's hear it loud. Wow. First time doing an exhaust. Really not good at welding that thin of material, but made it work. All right, so that lasted a whole about 10 minutes. And I was like, I'm going to drill that again. So I went ahead and I re-drilled these. After I said I probably wasn't going to do that for a minute. But I sat down for 10 minutes. I got problems. A lot of them, and they just, my problems make me, I can't live with something that's just slightly crooked, things like that. It just bugs me. So it sits pretty flat now. I re-drilled, got that. This chair, I put bigger wheels on this rolling chair, and so 2 of the wheels won't turn a certain way because they run into something. It's another thing I have to fix. All right, so now you can see it's got perfect amount of gap. It's really just worked out perfectly. I like it. I'm happy with it. Super fucking loud, but oh well. I didn't want it to be that loud. But it sounds cool. So yeah. It works. It's done. So tomorrow, I think I'll be doing another video that I'll probably add on to the end of this one, so it'll all be one. Doing the ball joints, upper and lower ball joints on the driver's side. And then I think next week I'll be doing, I got the new springs for the rear to lower it 2 inches. So I'll be lowering the whole vehicle 2 inches, and we'll be taking it out to Uwharrie in a couple of weeks, and we'll be testing it out 2 inches lower. So I have lost, if I go 2 inches lower, and I lost like 2 inches in ground clearance here, so I was gonna lose like 4 inches of belly clearance. We'll see how that affects out there. This thing was already pretty damn big, too big. So I don't know if that's gonna affect me that much. My old vehicle was much lower to the ground than this, and we did fine. So we'll see. So what else was I gonna say on this? I think that's it. Yep, it works out. Let's look at it from a distance, see how level it is. Yeah, that's pretty level. I mean, it's obviously not perfectly level, but it in all three positions doesn't get perfectly level. So I don't know if it's the Iron Rock off-road skid plate or it's my Jeep. Probably my Jeep, but that's okay. At least I don't have that hoopty exhaust hanging all crooked and leaking all over the place. No, it's pretty good. It was a success. Very nice. All right.